I feel so empty because I have no notes. And it's horrible. So this is going to be probably pretty long with a lot of ums and ahs, because usually I jump cut those out. Like, when I'm sub-clipping my videos, it takes an hour because I go through and take out every and every and yeah. But today, it's going to be a direct upload, so it's going to have a lot of Sorry about that. So, no notes today. I left my notes at work yesterday, and I have not been back yet. But if I go to work, then I can't upload this on time. And even though, like, TJ's video still had the correct date on it, my video didn't even have the correct date anymore. So it was really late. So let's try to get this from memory. TJ, I remember you talked about drinking, and I don't really drink myself, but I don't care if people drink around me. I mean, I hang out with a lot of people that do drink, so I have no problem there. Oh, the picture of Fenway Park, I loved that. My camera has a like the triple wide where you can go 1, 2, 3 and then stick everything together. But the fact that you did like a 12, 4 and 4 box and then pieced it all together, that's epic. It looked really good, and I know what you mean when you say things like the big inside joke. So I have to eat this because somebody ate my last Starburst, or not my Starburst. Somebody ate my last Star Crunch, and then left me this in its place. And I don't really think it's equivalent, because the whole equivalent exchange. A string cheese does not equivalent a Star Crunch. Star Crunch is so much better, but I will eat it anyway, just because it's their last one, and they ate my last one. So, yep, it's gone. What was I talking about? Fenway Park. One of my favorite memories as a kid was going to White Sox. Yeah, White Sox games, which would be a smaller, like the AAA team for the Detroit baseball team, and it's so weird that our White Sox games fill up constantly. It's not very often that you can go to a White Sox game and not have most of the stands being packed. And it's such a unique, one-of-a-kind feeling to have all these people like crammed in next to you, and then everybody's cheering or booing and just having an amazing time. And yeah, I love that feeling. So I can definitely tell why that was like one of your favorite things ever. Jens, your English is great. I know people who don't speak English nearly as good as you do, and it's the only language they know. But then again, I'm from hick country, so it's yeah. Oh, Cinco de Mayo. Yay, celebrations. Danielle, music. A lot about music. So much about music that I had to watch the segment, I think, 2 or 3 times just to get all the subtleties that you mentioned. And yeah, that is like, I always thought I had the OCD for some things. Yeah, nothing near that bad. Not that it's bad. Wow, that was sort of offensive. Not that it's bad. I think that everyone needs to exist exactly the way they are to make everything work together. And my relaxed feeling about things just isn't. Wow, dig yourself a hole, James. See, this is where I would edit out this whole segment. Everything from where I said that, your stuff is bad, all the way up to this point, yeah, it'd be all gone out. Moving on. Rima. No electronics. I know you mentioned the electronics. Yeah, I have horrible luck with the electronics. And I can't remember if you said you did too. I know somebody said they did. But, yeah. Oh, you said that you can put together a WMV. That's what I need, a WMV of the intro, because my intro keeps messing up on me. Like last week, it completely defunct and was like, error. And yeah, if you could do that, um, I'll have my email on my Yourpants profile, and you can grab it from there if possible. What do you see? Trogdor. I had to read the subtitles on the page, but that was great. Burninating the countryside, burninating the peasants. See, this is all stuff you guys don't get. This is ouch. Oh, I'm taking a trip to Denver. I won't get to stay this time, like not for very long at all. But I'm gonna fly to Denver and drive back with a friend who's actually moving back to Traverse. He's sort of doing the whole, I don't know what my future's gonna do, but I'm quitting my job and I'm consolidating everything I have into like this little tiny bucket and going with it. And we're looking for jobs for him up here right now. But when he gets here, hopefully we'll have him something and he'll get to stay and it'll be all like awesome sauce. Yeah. Craig. Oh, you mentioned your cell phone, or that you don't have a cell phone. And this is mine. It's from like the 1990s. It's detachable, so you can take the screen off and everything. It's so beat up and old and nowhere near what's new. But I can take it onto the paintball field and it can be shot with a paintball and not have any damage to it. I've dropped it off buildings, 2-story buildings, 'cause I used to roof buildings, and and yeah, it's still kicking. I've went scuba diving with it in my pocket and like down 20-50 feet, and it's still kicking. Every once in a while I have to peel it apart and throw it in a bowl of rice. I found that a bowl of rice is the best way to suck all of the water, all the moisture out. And yeah, other than that, it's great. And you know what? You could never do that with any cell phone that's made today. Like even the military grade stuff. I tried one of the military grade phones and it just blew. Like it had a little bubble over the screen and the bubble was supposed to keep it from being broken. But the bubble gets scratched because it's rubbing against stuff, because it's stuck out from the phone. So when you stick it in your pocket and it's next to your keys, where like this, it gets scratched and doesn't matter because there's nothing on the outside. That one had... Sorry, I'm allergic to cats, and I have cat hair all over me. Train of thought. Oh, the bubble. Yeah, you stick it in your pocket, and the keys scratch up the bubble, and then you're like, well, crap, now what am I going to do? Because now I have like a really scratchy screen on my phone. Not worth it. So, yeah, this is my cell phone. It's very small. Yeah, nothing. Yay. Okay, so I talked to everybody separately. Now on to general stuff. I created Yourpants. Everybody seemed really into it, so I've invited... Sorry. Phone's gonna ring. It actually still has the whole runs on the radio frequency, so that when it rings, it makes my speakers go... God, there is so much in this that I would cut. all these weird noises. Oh. I hope you guys enjoy this. I can't remember what I was talking about now. Yeah. I started something. I can't remember. Oh, the page is up. So I've invited 4 people so far, which were the 4 that I had friend requested and had accepted the friend's request. So like Melissa Ivory, music composer, and 2 others. You know who I'm talking about because you've accepted. If you didn't get a friend's request from the group, let me know either in your video or send me a message on Yourpants, and I will get that request out for you. Yeah, and if you can post the link in your description that you said you were gonna post. Sorry, I'm talking to Craig. Wow. See, this is why I jump cut everything. This is why I shouldn't do things in one take. You know what? I think I'm gonna go now. I don't know if I finished that whole thought or not, but it's there. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, because I know I will. Saturday Night Live, I think this is the finale. So this is the last Saturday Night Live that I have to run live, which is really weird. I know that doesn't make sense, but the whole job thing, I would run the local commercial breaks. So I sit there and I hit the little button. And yeah, this is the last one for a while. So it makes me happy. Less work for me. Oh, good night, everybody. And good luck. TFTBA. Wow, that's TFTBA.